Hi, I'm Claudia DiMartino, and I performed in, wrote, and produced my one-woman show, It's Only Lipstick. I premiered my show in Solo Fest at the Whitefire Theater in February 2017, and then I did a 7-week run that summer, and I reprised my show again in 2020 on February the 23rd. I was overwhelmed with the response I received, both from critics and from audiences alike. I think it resonates because of the subject matter of the show. I cover things that are meaningful to everybody, from family to work to faith. The theme of my show is It's Never Too Late to Go After Your Dreams. I spent a career of over 20 years in corporate America in marketing in the beauty industry, and I chronicle my life from growing up in an Italian American family in Brooklyn, New York, through my school years in elementary to high school to college, and realizing that after a life-changing event that I needed to go after what was important to me. I spent a lifetime trying to do what everybody else wanted me to do, and it was time to do what I wanted to do and what was right for me. I was thrilled with, as I said, with the responses I received. From the NoHo Arts District, I received a critique of written and performed by the incomparable Claudia DiMartino. They also said it was an enthralling evening of entertainment. Broadway World said it was touching, moving, and hilarious, and there was such heartfelt emotion. But what really meant so much to me is the type of response I received from the audiences and that attended the different performances. I got one which is, "You're a powerful, heartfelt, and emotive actress. The show was fantastic. I laughed, I cried, I reflected." Another is, "You are a very talented actress. I was not only touched and moved by your performance, I felt something shift deep within me." Another is, "Simply magnificent, deeply engaging all the women in my role, lost our makeup to tears and laughter. We laughed so hard." Another one is, "I saw your show and absolutely loved it. I was mesmerized by your story and performance. I laughed and cried. Really, you touched my soul." And that meant a lot to me. All of them did, and even more than that. Because one time my agent asked me, "Why do you want to be an actress?" And I said, "Because I want to touch people." And getting reviews like that from audience members just means a lot to me. Now, when I wanted to put a one-woman show together, I didn't know anything about it. I had a bare bones script together from a writing class I took years before. But then I was introduced to Jessica Lynn Johnson, and that was one of the greatest gifts I was ever given. She enabled me through her extraordinary teaching style and caring heart, was able to help me dig deep into myself and pull out stories that were meaningful not only to me but would have a resonance with audiences as well. I took her show class for free, and then I did one-on-one classes with her to go even deeper on a more personal level. One of the things I enjoyed working with Jessica is that with her, there's no judgment. She allowed me to be me. She allowed me to tell my story my way, but she gave very edifying and constructive criticism on things I was pulling together. And every single time, it just moved it up to another level. And the result was some amazing reviews. And I actually have people who've come to see the show 2 and 3 times. So that in itself is a testament to the power of Jessica's ability to teach well, to share her experience and insights, and to help me bring my dream to life in a way that would really touch people. Um, Jessica also has this innate ability to let healing happen through the process. In writing my show, there were things that I hadn't healed from yet, and it became obvious that I was not ready to perform some of those scenes without having an emotional response myself. And she allowed me to break down. She allowed me to work it through, to let the process happen. I remember one time in class, I was ready to perform. My show was coming up in a couple of days, and I was in a scene, and I literally lost it. It was so personal. And in her wisdom, she said, "Claudia, just come off stage, get it
pull yourself together, and then go again. And I was like, I didn't think I could do it, but I did. I just needed to process that moment, and she recognized I did, and it happened. I was able to perform that scene as well as my show with such abandon. And with working with Jessica, I never realized how much I loved being on stage. I mean, my heart was TV and film, but I came into a place now where I've really come into the truthfulness of who I am. It's like the curtain came down in a good way. There's a freedom that I've gotten through this whole process. And now I'm just allow me to be me. I allow the truth of what I'm trying to say come through me, and I'm enjoying every moment. And I've learned about specificity in my writing. I've learned about how to create characters. In my show, I had first time out, I had 40 characters, and she through Jessica, I learned how to the nuances of each one and how to bring truth to every character. And as I matured and the show really became a part of me, I even refined my show when I brought it back and I added even more characters. But with each one, it was like I was having a conversation between myself and them. And people were saying they were amazed at how I could do that, how real it was that I was able to react to my own words and the other characters. And that is all to Jessica, because I just started to have this abandon and this freedom and this joy of telling my story and doing what I always wanted to do. And I've just come into another place. And I thank Jessica for that. If you're thinking about doing a show, if you want to tell your story, I highly recommend studying and working very closely with Jessica and Lynn Johnson. She is a blessing, a gift, and she takes all of her wisdom and years of experience and generously gives them to you.